Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for a much-anticipated main event. 15 rounds of heavyweights between George Foreman and Smokin' Joe Frazier. George Foreman's making his way to the ring right now, and you can just see in his eyes what his intentions are tonight. Joe Frazier's approaching the ring now, and this ring walk can tell you so much. Look at the focus on his face.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. This is like looking in a mirror for Joe Frazier. He's going up against the guy who can really bang.
And this is where Frazier's bobbing and weaving and keeping those gloves up. That has to be respected. He has to pay attention to that. He already knows he has power. He has to respect the other man.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Foreman's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by George Foreman. And now he's targeting upstairs. Combination to the head. Not much action as he just ties up. Foreman swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good block. Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by George Foreman. Foreman's objective is to land that jab, and he did so right there. Targeting that 1-2.
Good job, boy, good job.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame of reference for most is Hagler Hearns.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to live up to that. So far, so good.
I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. To the head he goes with a left hand. Missed the body shot. Joe's not that shy about bringing it early on, but what can we expect here?
Bringing it early on. That's exactly what you're going to expect, and that's what you're going to get.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by George Foreman. Scored well up top. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Good flush shot upstairs. Foreman crushes home a left. Frazier's right hand scores well that time. Turns over that hook upstairs. Huge left hand from Smokin' Joe. Scored well up top. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Joe Frazier. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by George Foreman. That's a solid hook by George Foreman. And we come to the end of the round. George Foreman's performance tonight has to please all of his backers. He has been scoring from the outside. That was the game plan coming in.
He understood from the beginning that he had that great wingspan, that great advantage of length, and he's using it.
Let's visit the body, all right? Visit the body with some hooks, and that'll open up the head shots. Hook down.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Blocks the headshot. A little head hunting right back to it. And he's really doing a nice job of hitting the mark with the jab.
And that's exactly what he needs. And it's not hard to hit the mark when the mark's coming at you. The right choice of a punch.
Foreman's giving us something to think about early on in this fight here, but his opponent has even more to think about. He has established the jab already.
Yes, he has established the jab. And now his opponent has to think about moving his head so he can get past it.
Double jab by Joe Frazier. Took a shot, now he gives a left. That's a fine jab by George Foreman. What concerns you when you're standing opposite Joe Frazier?
Joe Frazier. Everything about him, his attitude, his discipline, his left hook, his ability to keep going from bell to bell.
Foreman's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Good job snapping out that jab.
You know, if you're watching Muhammad Ali, you know you need a jab to move on the outside. But if you're coming forward, you need a jab, and there's proof of it.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Big uppercut right on the mark. They both decide to bring it. Foreman's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Good block by George Foreman. Final minute of this round that has been nothing but 2 straight minutes of non-stop fury.
Fasten your seatbelt. More turbulence ahead.
Frazier's eye is really a mess now due to that cut. Now, if you're his opponent, it's got to be the primary target, I assume.
You know, and that's the key word, assume. And a lot of people, a lot of fans do assume that you start aiming at that bullseye, so to speak. But I don't believe in that, because now all of a sudden you throw yourself off a little bit. You start pitching punches to that exact spot instead of just fighting your fight, instead of just letting the jab go in the general direction of the head, set up the other punches. You don't want to get carried away for looking to pinpoint that exact spot.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Joe Frazier. Little head hunting with the left. Smokin Joe with a smoking right hand. Listen, Joe Frazier is as tough as anybody, but he's taken some serious damage here, and the referee is thinking about stopping it.
Well, his toughness is hurting him now. He needed lessons in survival, a lesson that he's looking for right now.
You got to take some control out there. All right, breathe in. Take a deep breath. Great job, that round. You're doing well.
Got any more of these? I'll do one. More brush? Yeah.
And round number 3 is underway.
Get your hands up!
Able to land the jab. George Foreman's strategy has been to control things on the outside. And the jab fits perfectly into it.
Yeah, what it's done is it's set up his defense. He's kept his opponent defensive, kept him off balance, off stride, and it's also set up his power shots whenever he's wanted to.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by George Foreman. Big George Foreman unloads a left hand. They're sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head.
Keep moving. You got to see that coming now. Come on.
Solid left hand to the head. A good 2-punch combo by George Foreman.
There you go. There you go.
George Foreman with a hook. Huge left from Big George. You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top. Foreman's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good solid jab. Foreman's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Clinch.
Frazier's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away.
Don't walk into it, punch. Come on now.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Excellent 1-2 by George Foreman. George Foreman's ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it, he's putting them together. You know, 1 or 2 wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first 2 punches, they set up the 3rd and 4th.
Right back to it to the head. That's a fierce left hand that landed. Did you see that? Perfectly executed combination. Frazier's down. He's going to have to beat the count. Somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Frazier's stunned, and he cannot block this onslaught. Doubles up the jab. What a good headshot. The hook landed by George Foreman.
Nice work. He can't handle your speed. It's too much for him. Keep it up. Relax. Relax, champ. You got to relax. You got to move out there. Move. Breathe. Come on now, breathe. You're doing good. Just breathe for me.
Three rounds in the books. Foreman's in control. Teddy, he's up with a clean sweep on your scorecard.
Yeah, and I like the way he's doing it. You know, he's making the guy come to him, he's making him miss, and he's scoring all the clean punches.
Joe Frazier's making for a very inviting target right now. You can see the blood around that eye. The cut is obviously worse than it was just moments ago. He's punching away even though he's been stunned. Targeting that head with the combination punching. See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Joe Frazier. You see, he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. Frazier's still feeling the effects of that knockdown. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Wow! And he goes down again. Will he get up from this? Frazier has been through so much. He's put in so much hard work. He's not going to give up that easily. He is back up after being knocked down. Joe Frazier's hit by a power punch. 1-2 jabs up top. Joe Frazier's clearly affected by that. He's trying to get some energy back, and now he's tying up his opponent, just wasting some minutes.
Yeah, it takes two to tango, though. He's wasting minutes, and his opponent's going along with him. He's cooperating. He shouldn't be. He's going to be sorry later when he recovers and he gets after him.
Boy, as bad off as Joe Frazier reminds me of one of those cartoons right now with birdies flying around his head. He needs to get rid of those cobwebs and find a way to stay in this fight. Good block by Joe Frazier. Frazier's opponent probably realizes what we see right now. Moments ago, yes, he was in tough shape, but as for right now, he looks like he's okay. Overhand right can be so effective. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Foreman lands solid. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
Frazier's not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim.